This is an entry! Themetalgod666!
Alright, and welcome back to part 2 of the Themetalgod666's music collection, DVD collection. And there's a Blu-ray in there, but, whatever. It's mostly DVDs. So, without further ado, welcome back. This is part 2. If you haven't checked out part 1, go check it out. But anyways, we're going to kick things off with a great fucking movie. It's funny as hell. Definitely recommend to anybody who enjoys a good comedy movie. I would recommend you watch this. Now, this is Spinal Tap. Yeah, this is Spinal Tap. It's awesome. It's Spinal Tap. Next up, you have one of the guys who pretty much laid the foundation for punk rock. Yes, his music does not sound like what we call punk rock now, but he definitely helped lay the foundation, and I would still call his music punk, even though it doesn't sound punk. I would still categorize him in that genre. His attitude and everything like that, and the way they played, very punk. Yes, it sounds very bluesy, but if you listen a little closer, it's very punk rockish, especially his attitude and everything. Pretty much anybody who basically helped make the sound of punk, or what we call punk now, they were fans of this band, And this is a really cool DVD, and that's Iggy Pop and the Stooges live in Detroit. They're awesome. It's Iggy Pop. Good performance by Iggy, and the Stooges. Good performance, some bonus material. It's a good DVD to pick up if you like, punk rock or whatnot. Anyways, this is a really good documentary about punk, and it'll definitely give you a lot more information about punk. Maybe some stuff you didn't know. This was straight up a blind buy, but I looked at all the people that were in this DVD, so I knew it wasn't gonna suck. But I didn't know what to expect at the same time. But anyways, it's called Punk Attitude, and yes, all those people are actually in this DVD. Maybe not the whole band, but at least some members from these bands are in this documentary, and they talk about talk about punk, and talk about the history of it and everything. It's a very good documentary. There's a lot of stuff in here. You see, it's pretty big. It comes with 2 discs. Very cool. Next up is a biography about the Sex Pistols. Yeah, it's the Sex Pistols. Next up, this is a very trippy movie. Especially if you've never seen it, I'd recommend to watch it, but you may not get it. Anyways, and that's Pink Floyd, The Wall. Yeah, you see, it definitely looks like a wall. Yeah. So anyways, it's cool. It's Pink Floyd. So, next up, a couple of them. Yeah, you got Pain live. Basically, Pain is Peter from Hypocrisy. It's his side project band. It's industrial. Then here's pretty much the only Blu-ray music DVD-ish I have. So it's pretty cool. Good performance. Next up, Skinny Puppy. Skinny Puppy, they're industrial, so Skinny Puppy. Next up, I'm pretty sure most of you probably know this band. It's Rammstein. It has, some concert performances. It's got all their live, videos in there. Not live videos. Their music videos are in there. Alright, next up, you have Nagelfar live in Roma, whatever. You can see it right there, 2005. It's Nagelfar. They're fucking awesome, and I can't wait to see them live again. Really can't. It's another fucking awesome band. Marduk. It's got a few music videos in there, some live performances. It's Marduk. They're fucking awesome. Alright, next up, you have King Diamond live in Hollywood. You know, so. Next up, you have Mighty Dissection. Yeah, Dissection. Fucking awesome. I love Dissection. It's just a live. This is also live, but it's the rebirth of Dissection. And fucking awesome. It's Dissection. You know, really good live set. Lots of, there's kind of a bit of bonus stuff in there too. Recommend it if you like Dissection. Do you know much about Dissection? Alright, you don't like black metal, then not for you, but most part it's pretty cool. Next up, you have Demon Borgir live in London. It's a decent performance. Whatever. Next up, been a fan of this band for a really long time. They're an awesome band. Unfortunately, the singer is no longer with us, and that's Typo Negative. So, but yeah, it's got a pretty good live set. It's got behind the scenes stuff. It's cool. It's definitely worth the watch. Next up, you have Cannibal Corpse live. Yeah. Next, and like I said, these are in no order. I'm just grabbing them at random, and just happens to be the next in the pile. But Cannibal Corpse, Centuries of Torment. It's an awesome DVD. Awesome DVD. If you like Cannibal Corpse, you don't already have this, you might want to go buy it. It's awesome. It's got the history of Cannibal Corpse. It's got live performances, music videos. Everything you could want and more is in this. It's awesome. Then you have the Live Cannibalism DVD. Great performance. I have the CD as well. CD and DVD, So, hey, it's good. Next up, Venom. Metal City. It's Venom. Next up, definitely one of my favorites. As far as punk goes, hardcore punk, whatever you want to call him, he's definitely probably my favorite. And this is a great DVD. If you don't know much about him, this is a great DVD to start with. Yes, he's vile, repulsive, blah, 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 etc. Don't care. He's fucking awesome. Don't care. And that's motherfucking G.G. Allen, bitch. Yeah. Hated's great to start with. It's got good live sets. It's got, basically talking around. It's got his actual last performance he ever did before he died. Is on here. So that's another reason to own it. But if you hate G.G. Allen and you love G.G. Allen, doesn't matter. If you hate him, then just whatever. He doesn't matter. He doesn't care if you hate him. He doesn't care if you hate him. He likes that. So, anyways, and here's the other GG DVD. His mom's actually does an interview in this one. It's got live performances. It's a fucking awesome DVD, and it's like I said, this is actually the first ever interview with Gigi's mom is in this. Good performance. Definitely highly recommend it if you like G.G. Allen, or if you want to see some crazy shit, or if you're easily squeamish, I wouldn't say to watch it, because it is pretty quote unquote vile, disgusting. Yeah, it is disgusting, but it's G.G. It goes hand in hand with it. Anything about G.G. Goes hand in hand. Alright, next up you have the Alice in Chains Unplugged. Good performance. I remember watching this actually on MTV when it came out. I remember that. It was awesome. Here's with all their music videos on it. With Lane still being alive. So yeah. Next up, you have Alice Cooper live. It's Alice Cooper. Next up, you have the Megadeth DVD. It has all their music videos. Well, of course, not the very, very, very recent ones that came out, but it has all their great original stuff on here. Lots of good videos, TV appearances, all kinds of stuff. If you're a Megadeth fan, or if you're maybe just a fan just of the old stuff of Megadeth, this is definitely worth to buy it for you. This is definitely worth it. Recommend it, definitely for sure. Anyways, this is Metallica live in New York back in 1986. Great live set. I thought this was the one with Cliff Burton still in it, but it's not. It's actually I do believe, the second performance with Jason in the band. But still, it was still cool. It was still cool to see Metallica back when they were Metallica, you know, back on the Master of Puppets tour. Anyways, like I said, it's a great live set. Anyways, a few more left, so let's go. You have Belfagor. How about Belfagor? Recommend him if you like Black and Death. You'll probably dig him. Know about him. This is two performances from Belfagor. You can see the dates right there. You can see where the places are at. Anyways, so it's awesome. Next up, this is big. This thing is beastly. That's the Du Bourgeois DVD. Yeah, see, it's pretty fairly beastly. I mean, really. I mean, one of the things is loose. It's pretty big. And one of the DVDs, like I said, it's loose. The DVD already came out. And basically, it's got two DVDs and one CD, and when it comes down, and it's a big ass inverted cross. As you can see, I can't even get all in the shot. This is how big it is. There you go. There we go. We got a huge ass inverted cross. Yeah. So, yeah. This is a great one. If you're an old school fan of Team Board Gear, you will definitely love this. If you don't already own it, I highly recommend that you buy it. I know I didn't pay too much for it, and then of course all the two DVDs and a CD say 666 on them. So whatever. It's I just see it's huge. It's huge. Anyways, I got a few more left. Let's go. Anyways, Carcass Hellfest. Great lineup of songs. Great set. Recommend it. Next up, you have the Deicide, When London Burns. Yeah. Next up, Deicide Live in Germany. Ooh. It was a good set, though. Next up, you get a 2-for-1. Got Dying Fetus and Necropatia. So, great performance by both of them. Dying Fetus is awesome live. And last but not least, awesome, definitely one of my top 10 favorite bands of all time. It's a great death metal band. Of course they went and they ventured into black metal, so, and then some of their stuff kind of Black and Death. So, really, it doesn't matter if you want to call them Black and Death, if you want to call them death metal, whatever. Doesn't matter. They're a fucking awesome band, and this is an awesome performance by them. That's the fucking God Dethroned. Great performance. Anyways, that's it for the music DVDs. Stay tuned for more. And keep it metal, motherfuckers. I'm out.